the Eden Valley kitchen right now, and I wanted to share some natural remedies that can apply to everybody for better health. Maybe you want to detox. Maybe you've got some GI issues. Maybe you're not sleeping well. Well, I'm just going to go through the kitchen here and walk you through some of the things that actually are very natural, that do work, and that may really address something that's going on with you. So let's get started. The first thing is charcoal. Now, charcoal is a great binder and detoxer. So, if you think about people who have they go to the ER and they have overdosed on medications, what do they give them? They actually give them charcoal because charcoal binds with everything. Now, charcoal was used here for our detoxing. So if you're doing any type of colon cleanse, you want to do some juice fasting, you want to implement the charcoal. You can do 1 tablespoon or 1.5 tablespoons twice a day, but you have to make sure it is not around the time that you eat or you take any other supplements, because the thing with charcoal is it binds to everything. It is an adsorber, which means that it's going to add whatever is in your system and it's going to eliminate it. It's not absorption, it's adsorption. The other thing that also is important is our bacteria in our mouth. So if you want to do something that's just really practical and that will help your health, it's called oil pulling. And they provide a big container here of pure organic coconut oil. And we are encouraged every day not just take a tablespoon of that, which is very beneficial because it's got antibacterial, anti-infective, and lots of good properties, but you take a tablespoon of that, put it in your mouth, you swish it around for at least 10 minutes, and that is going to actually pull out all the bacteria in your mouth. If you have a sore throat, if you've got swollen glands, anything with your mouth, you've got bleeding gums, oil pulling is very effective. Let's see. Oh, also, slippery elm. Lots of people have GI issues. And raise your hand if you have a peptic ulcer. Now, another home remedy that if you are having problems, again, with your GI, constipation, diarrhea, maybe even you've got a kid who's colicky, slippery elm. We always forget about the slippery elm. This is slippery elm, a bark powder. You can do 1 teaspoon in a cup. You don't have to boil it. You just stir it in some water. It tastes really good. I kind of add it to water, and I don't add a lot of water. I kind of make a pudding out of it. A slippery elm actually will coat the mucosa of your GI, which means it coats the lining of your GI tract. And that's a good thing, because our GI tract, the lining there, is part of our immune system. It's part of our protection. It's where we have the good gut bacteria. And sometimes a lot of us don't have a lot of good gut bacteria. We have problems with ulcers, and we have problems with gastric reflux, and we don't have a lot of good bacteria floating around in there. So we have GI problems, and our diet doesn't contribute well to our digestion and our good gut flora. So the slippery elm really does help a lot. So remember slippery elm. The other thing here that they keep out on the counter is a product called Calm. But all this is magnesium. Magnesium is wonderful because we need it as part of one of the minerals that's important for our immune system, and it's important for a lot of things. If you have hypertension, you have coronary artery disease, you have diabetes, it also helps keep the balance. So if you are dehydrated and you ever go through getting those nasty cramps, sometimes it has to do with the fact that you're low in magnesium. And this is a great supplement to take, this magnesium powder. And the other thing, and the reason why it's called Calm, is because people do use it as an anti-stress drink, and they use it to help sleep. It's got a really nice flavor. I like this product here. It's called Natural Vitality Raspberry Lemon Flavor. It really does taste good. I will tell you though, when you mix it up in a cup of water, make sure you mix it up in a large cup of water, because it foams. It just foams. And you have a big cup of foam and a little bit of supplement. So just make sure you choose a big cup. and it doesn't mix very well. But it takes a little time and effort to really stir it up. And it doesn't have much of a taste, but you're going to drink that, and then you're going to wash it down with a little bit more water, and you're going to want to brush your teeth afterwards, because I'll guarantee your teeth are going to be black. But the other thing that you must remember too when you take charcoal is make sure you don't take it anywhere near your supplements. You don't take it anywhere near the time when you've ingested food, because again, it's an adsorber, and it's going to take all the nutrients, all the supplements, whatever you took, and everything's going to bind to it and it'll be eliminated. So make sure you take it on an empty stomach if you're doing the detox. But if you just don't feel good, take it, and it should settle your stomach. So the other thing that we take is frankincense every morning with a little bit of coconut oil, but I'm going to recommend this again as a home remedy for just about anybody. Frankincense is very powerful. It has actually been known to destroy cancer cells, but it doesn't just destroy cancer cells. It's good for our immune system. It's good for inflammation. It's good for antibacterial. You know, what did they bring little baby Jesus, the King of Kings? Frankincense. So do a little research on frankincense. It's very safe to ingest it. You put it with that little bit of coconut oil, and I recommend taking it every day, kind of as a preventive type of measure. So the slippery elm, I just do a nice heaping, just like that. And what you're going to do is, you don't need warm water. You just need a little bit. I do room temperature, but I don't add a lot of water because I actually like making it into a pudding. You see that consistency? That's what it looks like when you mix it up. And then you just take it, just like that. It has a real earthy taste. Slippery elm, it tastes good. Even your kids will like it. So that's slippery elm, and just for your GI, if you're constipated or any type of gastrointestinal issues, slippery elm. About these home remedies, you know, there's just so much out there that we can do naturally. We have here a whole tea chart. Red clover tea is very good. Powder arco tea, Montana U-tip tea. There's teas that we can do where we're not feeling good. Here is the recipe for the frankincense and coconut oil. The 1 teaspoon of coconut oil, and you add the 3 drops of frankincense to a shot glass. Very important. And let's see if there's anything else here. All the different teas. I mean, and I could do a whole video on all the different teas also. But just remember, you don't have to reach for the medicine cabinet anymore. You don't have to spend all that money on medications and pharmaceuticals that are actually doing more harm than they are doing good. Stick with God's natural ways. God didn't get it wrong. And I'm living proof, and the people that come here through this program are living proof that these home remedies really do work and they're effective. All right, God bless.